We're here at Grand Lake for REDCREST, doing a photo shoot with Garrett Dixon. Y'all get to see all I tie on, all I'm gonna catch them on. It's gonna be a good week. So yeah, you get to see my setup and kind of how things are gonna start out.
What's your history at Grand Lake?
Grand Lake is kind of bittersweet to me. I've done good here. It's kind of like me in Florida. I either do really good or really, really bad. It's just one of those places, it's like a nemesis. It's way different, you know, a couple of anglers from here, you know, like Edwin, you know, Jason Christie back in the day, they would always come to Lake Hartwell and they said it fishes a lot like Grand. Well, this place fishes nothing like Lake Hartwell to me. It's all rock, everything looks the same. It's just the tiny little nuances about this lake of what you have to figure out. I mean, it could be something as simple as, you know, pebble rock transitioning to chunk rock, or chunk rock transitioning to something else. It's just tiny, tiny stuff that you have to look for, and that's what they key on. And once you figure it out, you can run it, but it's so hard to find because everything looks the same, looks good. Yeah, it's a booger to practice, I can tell you. I bet Edwin is licking his chops right now, just because the lake is changing conditions, it's low. We've never been here when it's this low. And it's tough, it's fishing pretty tough. So he's gonna have a leg up this week, I'd say. A lot of the guys that are from here, they'll have a leg up. But I can assure you one thing about this place, somebody's gonna blast them. I bet all this rain muddies the water up because it's clearer than I've ever seen it. Yeah, it's probably not anymore. I hope the water gets dirty enough to where I can throw a spinnerbait. I threw it a lot in practice, never got bit on it. Just the water's too clear. But if this rain stains it up a little bit, or brings the water up a little bit, so that's, you know, some guys probably caught them decent in practice, so they're gonna go in with something in their mind. And then the guys that didn't, if it changes, I hadn't looked at it this morning, but man, it rained a good bit. It's gonna have to come up and get dirty. So the guys are searching the ones that's probably gonna land on the good ones.
Yeah, you've been throwing a spinnerbait a lot this year. I mean, you had to get...
I know, man. It's weird. Everybody's been catching them on. All you hear is chatterbait. You know, vibrating jig, and it's almost seems like the spinnerbait's forgotten.
Yeah.
I tell my buddies at home. I tell them jokingly, you know, anywhere you go in the world, in the summertime, springtime, nice days when everybody has the boats out there on the lake. You look at those pontoons, it rides around with rod tips sticking out the back, everything's wound up to the end. You used to see 3 or 4 spinnerbaits tied on every pontoon. Now you don't see that anymore, it's all chatterbait. So I think it cycles. Everybody gets to throw in one thing and they kind of go back to the...
Yeah, because you had a top 10 at Lake Fork, right?
Yeah, I call them at Smith Lake on spinnerbait. You was talking about that sun coming out.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
No?
We're gonna be like Kid Rock. We ain't gonna see the sun for 3 damn days.